Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lynn, and if you are new here, make sure you click that red button down below, that subscribe button, to be part of our family. And I wanted to pop on here and just tell y'all the update on me and baby girl Everly. And we are going to be hitting 30 weeks tomorrow, which I am super happy because after that, 10 weeks to go. And I wanted to just kind of give y'all a little video because I know last week my little sister was here, so we didn't really do a baby update as much as I wanted to, but I'm hoping this video kind of recaps on what happened with me and baby girl in the past 2 weeks type deal. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow my personal Instagram. I will put my personal Instagram right here so you can follow our journey and my outfits that I've been wearing since I've been pregnant and just things like that. So go check it out and stay tuned to get the baby updates on me and baby girl. Also, I will be probably shopping around just to get my steps in and just make today go by faster. Okay, so before I leave to go walk around and shop a little bit for just random stuff, I wanted to show y'all a belly update of baby girl. I am wearing my house slippers as of right now, but this dress is from Forever 21. It is stretchy. It is a large. My girl Lauren had gave me this dress, which I'm so happy. Even though the back, it is really, there's a swoop all the way in the back, so that's why I'm wearing a cardigan with this. Even though in Florida it is super hot, but this cardigan's not too thick, so I think it will look good. But this is Everly right now. I will be 30 weeks tomorrow, so she is getting pretty big pretty quickly. Let's just get started with what I got from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And it's just a little few items. We do have a lot to cover because I'm covering over 2 weeks that I've missed out on explaining any updates on. So the 28 and 29 weeks update with me and baby girl. And you can kind of really see the belly. It's really popping out. But so first thing I got was from TJ Maxx. It is the Malarkey Kids Munch Mitt. And I got it on clearance, even though it says that it is regular price $7.99. And I got it for $6. And I know that Everly's not going to start teething till my girl Sarah, she said that her son started teething, I think 4 months, or pretty young. So I was like, this is on clearance, I might as well. I even saw on Amazon that supposedly this brand and this like style or design, it was priced for 27 bucks, I think. Yeah, it says 27, if you can see. So that is a huge discount, even though it says that regular price is $7.99, but that is a huge thing. So that was a huge plus. So I got that from TJ Maxx, and these other stuff I got from Marshalls. So first item I did get from Marshalls was this cute little outfit. It is cheetah print or jaguar print. No, not cheetah. I think it's, yeah, it's one of the animal prints. I'm gonna get all mixed up, but this one I got for $4.50 on clearance. And this is for size 18 months, which we will see if she'll outgrow this, but they do have the buttons at the bottom, so if she does outgrow it, then I could just simply not button it if, you know, her thighs are too big, but it does have the stretchies. But I thought this was really adorable, and then it has the little cute little tutu design. So that is the outfit I got from TJ Maxx. And then the rest, I actually saw these pants on sale because Everly, she has a lot of onesies and shirts stocked up, but she doesn't have pants. Like some of the outfits, they come with pants, and then some of the outfits are, you know, long like onesies type deal, but I just got these pants just because they were on clearance. So Here's the first one. This is really cute. It's 0 to 3 months, and I got this for $4. It's just the pants by itself, and I thought it was really comfortable, and it will go with a lot of outfits because a lot of her clothes is white or kind of like that light pink look type deal. And so I thought this was really cute. And then here's the second pair of pants I bought. This one was super cute because it has the little ruffles on the back where the butt is, which is super adorable. I got it for $4. Focus on the beard. There you go, $4. And this one has it has the pink and gray hearts, and I like the same with the first pair of pants. I knew that it would go really well with a bunch of outfits that or onesies and shirts that she has. And look at this one. Oh, well, the second one, I didn't tell you what size. So this one says it's from Carter's, and it fits to 6 months, and I'm happy about that. And then here is another pant. This one says 3 to 6 months. And look at the cute little designs. I thought that was really adorable. And so these two came together. So I got these two together for $6. So 2 pants for $6 is really not that bad compared to one that's already $4. And I got this one because my mom, she has big old eyes, and so we call her our owl in the family. And so when I saw the owl print on here, I thought, how meant to be is it? And so these 2 pants are 3 to 6 months, which I'm pretty sure hopefully she will outgrow. But these pants has the little ruffles on the butt part as well, which is super cute. And then it's just plain pink at the front. So that's what I got from Marshalls, which is 4 pairs of pants, which I will gladly cozy up on Everly, because you know winter's coming up as well. Even though in Florida it doesn't really get that cold like to where it's freezing, but at least these fabrics, it's really not that thick to where I'm gonna worry about Everly overheating. And so that's why I got these, and they were on clearance, so why not? So that's what I got from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So I'm glad that I went out and grabbed some stuff. Update on me and baby girl. So based off of the app, the Bump app, I am checking it out. So starting tomorrow, she will be about 15.7 inches long, and she will be weighing about 2.89 pounds. It says that she will be big as a zucchini, as you can see. Let's make sure it focuses. There you go. And I'm gonna kind of like scan through this pretty quickly, just because I know you just want to know the updates and the changes in my body. And I'm gonna just go straight into the baby updates on what I have in my notes right here. So excuse me. So recently I had my 28 week update or doctor appointment, and I weighed myself. I was at 24 weeks, I was 121.4 pounds, and my past appointment that I just went to for my 28 weeks, I was weighed in at 125.6 pounds. And so she did check baby girl's heart rate, and she said that it was in the 140s, which is healthy for around this week for a baby girl. And I asked her how much more pounds is a healthy weight for me to gain, just so I can have it in the back of my head whenever I do keep up with my weight. She says I can gain about 10 more pounds until baby comes out, which is, it sounds like a lot, but hopefully I don't overpass the 10 pounds because I don't want to be too overweight once I already have Everly. And so this past week as well, I did have my whooping cough shot because it was a requirement after 28 weeks. And it's just so, it's called the Tdap, I think that's what it's called, shot. and it's basically it's for the baby. It's not for me as the mother. And she said that it's better to get it the sooner the better after 28 weeks because the baby will have the vaccine inside her system, and once she comes out, then she'll be having that vaccine instead of not getting it and getting the whooping cough or something like that. And so I got that done. I ordered my breast pump as well through my insurance TRICARE recently, and my breast pump did come in yesterday, and I got the Spectra 2. Yeah, I think it's called the Spectra 2 Plus, and I'm happy that it came in quickly. I think I should have waited, but it comes when it comes. And so the update on the gestational diabetes. So my reaction to the gestational diabetes, I was kind of shocked, but then at the same time, I wasn't surprised. Actually, the time that I was in the safe zone, supposedly, before the 28 weeks, when I did pass the other 3-hour glucose test, and I was in the safe zone, I felt relieved, and then I took advantage. I was intaking a lot more sugar than I was supposed to. I was eating blueberry muffins, I was eating ice cream, I was eating cookies. I was just eating so much sugar like crazy. So whenever my doctor called me and told me that I failed 2 out of the 3 tests, I kind of saw it coming. It was just one of those things where I didn't think it would hit me, or it wouldn't take effect, I guess. It was just one of those things, and you know, with my mom having diabetes and some family history, having diabetes in the family, it was just kind of like out of my hands type deal. And it's just because of my hormones. At the same time, I'm thinking that my body just wasn't taking it as much as it was supposed to. And so right now I am having to prick myself 4 times a day. It is when I wake up, and then I have to eat breakfast and then prick myself again 2 hours after eating breakfast, 2 hours after eating lunch, and 2 hours after eating dinner. And those are the 4 times a day pricks that I have to do. At first, whenever I had to get the machine, or not the machine, but the little blood test, little prick thing, it was kind of scary because I really don't like needles. And you know, but blood work, it's different, you know, it's just because like it's quick and easy. But for some reason, pricking, like finger wise, I freak out. Maintaining the pricking 4 times a day because of gestational diabetes, there's some pros and cons. Pros is that I can keep up with my numbers, make sure I don't overeat, and you know, I just keep up with the sugar count that, you know, that I'm supposed to. And it's a good thing as well because I know that it's good for the baby and I'm not doing it just to do it. And, you know, gestational diabetes, if you don't have it under control, basically doctor says that it could lead to birth defect, it could lead to preterm labor. And so me just writing down like all my numbers every day, it does keep me going and making me feel more accomplished to say, okay, yes, I made, you know, good numbers and things like that. And it's a con because having to do it 4 times a day, it does get annoying a little bit because it's just kind of like you kind of have to resist a lot of stuff. And it's just, you want cookies so bad, you want certain things so bad, and it's like you want to intake a lot more than you could. And what's crazy is that when you have gestational diabetes, you don't have to completely cut sugar out. I thought it was like that. I thought you had to go cold turkey, things like that. But good thing is that I went to a nutritionist class recently, and they kind of broke down and explained to me what helps with being pregnant. Good thing is that you don't have to cut out sugar altogether, or you don't have to cut out too much carbohydrates. or carbs in general. It's just basically you just have to, it's kind of like a ratio type situation. So carbohydrate foods is starches, fruits, and milk. And so 15 grams equal about 1 carbohydrate. And so basically what people with GD try to do is kind of like, if you have a carbohydrate, then you have to have a protein with it. And so just, it gets a little irritating having to make sure, okay, if I eat this sugar, then I have to have this protein, or, you know, if I eat this amount of proteins, I have to level it out with this much sugar. And it's exaggerating. I mean, it's exhausting a little bit, but it makes time go by faster, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, with Chris being on deployment, I am praying that time go by a lot faster. But other than that, so far so good. And so apparently my lowest number whenever I wake up is 70, and my nutritionist says that it's best to be a little bit higher than 70 because that's technically low blood sugar number. And so for my situation, what I did before I was diagnosed, what I did before was, in order to maintain not overeating throughout the night, I would cut myself exactly, I think by 8 o'clock, I would not eat anything, no snacks, no nothing, just water. But that's what got my number so low by morning time, because by the time I wake up in the morning, my sugar is so low, at 70. And because I spoke to my nutritionist, she recommends that I start doing snacks at nighttime. Well, you know, not like late at night, but it's just so my body can have something to absorb throughout the night, so I'll be Gucci in the morning. And so every night recently, I have been drinking 1 cup of milk and 3 crackers, or peanut butter crackers, and my numbers have been looking so much better. It's not at 70, it's like maybe in the 80s or so, like a little bit. And you're supposed to be under less than 95 before breakfast. So it's supposed to be less than 95. So if I'm in the 80 range, that's kind of like a good number to me. I'd rather be in the okay range than be the lowest, like 70 type situation. And I felt a difference as well. Like whenever I would eat the snacks at nighttime and drink milk, I feel a lot better by morning. And so that's how I'm feeling about GD. And I have to admit, whenever the doctor called me, it was when Dana was here, my little sister, and I remember because she was playing with Teemo and Taro, and I got the call from my doctor telling me I didn't pass and I was positive for GD. I cried. I mean, I didn't cry while I was on the phone with the doctor, but I cried. Well, I called Chris because he was still up, and I cried. I was very emotional because it was one of those things in my mind that told me, like, you're gonna pass. You passed last time, you're gonna pass for the 28 weeks. And I didn't really think about the fact that, you know, the further along I was, my body probably just wasn't processing like how it's supposed to be. And I remember Chris was just like, everything's gonna be okay. And I mean, even I had just talked to my doctor before I talked to Chris. You know, it's not something to really worry about as long as we keep it under control. And it's just, once I talked to Chris, it just, honestly, it felt like I was a failure. I don't know if it was just me, or I told Chris that I had failed the test and he wasn't there, or he wasn't here to really comfort me. I mean, my little sister was here, and, you know, Dana, she calmed me down, and even though she couldn't really look at me because I was bawling, crying, like I was crying. It was just one of those things where I just really wish Chris was here. And because he's on deployment, it's a little rough on me whenever I had found that out, and then having to go pick up the, you know, the little stick things to stick yourself, and just having to do it myself. And I thought it was one of those things where you just prick yourself once a day, and no. I thought wrong. It was 4 times a day. But now I'm just used to it. I'm just glad that we caught it early so we could take advantage of making sure I don't need to be on medications or anything like that. And I do have a upcoming appointment next week to go over my numbers for the glucose test. Really is growing a little bit more. I've noticed that my belly, kind of like around my belly button, it does get a little itchy because due to her stretching, it does get a little itchy, but not to where there's a rash or anything like that, or not to worry about anything. I still put organic almond oil on my belly and for stretch marks and things like that, which I'm so glad that is working as of right. I mean, I've put it on since I think like when I was 3 months pregnant. And so I don't have any stretch marks as of right now that I can tell, but I may jinx that and watch. Probably on the last month of pregnancy, I probably will have stretch marks, but that'll be my tiger stripes of being a mama. And so moving on, I have been I've noticed that my nipples have been kind of like dry, cracky a little bit, not to where it's bleeding or it's hurting as bad, but I just recently started using, maybe like a week or 2 ago, I started using the organic nipple butter. That I probably should start wearing maternity bras or, you know, breastfeeding bras, which I am wearing one right now. And I ordered it off Amazon, and they're a lot more comfortable. And so I've been wearing that, and she says that it's probably because the bras that I was wearing from Victoria's Secret, even though it was like, you know, wireless and all of that stuff, it's probably because it didn't really have much space, basically. Even though I'm 32 triple D, it's just, she said that it's best that I do it, you know, nipple butter throughout the day. And then now it's gotten a lot better. It's not cracking, and it just feels a lot more comforting, which is a good thing. Another thing I do want to say is that I've noticed for the past couple days, I have been getting at nighttime, well, actually in the mornings, it would be early mornings, it would wake me up so bad, but Charlie horses, that's what I had. And if you don't know what Charlie horses is, it's like these super, super bad muscle spasms. And I have it in my calf area, and I think it was like a couple of days ago where it woke me up. Like, it hurted so bad, it woke me up from my sleep. And I had to stretch it out. It was horrible. And then, like, I tried to go back to sleep, and then I got another Charlie horse. Those Charlie horses, they hurt like crazy. And if I get any more, I don't think I can handle it. But supposedly, just stay walking, stay active, stay hydrated, just massage before you go to sleep, stretch, yoga, just anything. I am trying like all of the above. You know, I haven't really made it publicly really too much that I have GD, and I am blessed to be able to work on it now instead of being so much farther along and have it and not have it under control. I'm glad that time does go by faster, knowing that, you know, I have to keep up with what I eat on a daily and just keep my head going. I wish Chris was here. I try to keep myself busy. You know, I try to go shopping at random places, obviously at, you know, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, just little stores, and, you know, play with Teemo and Taro, my boys. But I just wanted to kind of speak to y'all about my experience so far, and it's only been a good week or a week and a half, going on 2 weeks of me being diagnosed. And so I hope this video kind of helped a little bit, or at least kind of update you on how I'm feeling. and how the baby's doing. And she's still kicking like crazy. She's a little ninja or a dancer or something. She's just dancing in my belly, and just every day she's always reminding me like, keep going and I'll get through it. And the next thing you know, it's just ready for daddy to come home and hold baby girl. And I hope y'all so far have been liking this pregnancy journey that I'm going through. I know it's not too much, or it's not really as exciting because I'm mainly talking, but you know, it's just something for me to look back on as well. So in the future, that if hopefully whenever I have baby number 2 on the way, I can kind of, you know, just see how much of a difference my pregnancy is from this from baby girl Everly and for our next baby. Okay, so I'm closing out this video, and make sure you follow my personal Instagram. I'm gonna tag that right there. Make sure you go check it out, because I'll keep you updated on just baby girl and next video I'm gonna upload, or just, it's my personal Instagram, so go check it out. And turn on the post notification bell so you know when the next time I upload. Also, give us a like. Me and baby girl Everly, make sure you go like this video. Have a good weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.